I feel like I have interesting stuff to watch today and interesting stuff to react to. Like the first one,
The Amapiano.
the most hated man in Amapiano. Can you guys guess who it is? I mean, I'm sure I put it in the title. I'm such a dumbass, bro. I bet it's in the title. Yeah, Maphorisa, whatever. Alright, let's see. Why is he the most hated man in Amapiano? I'm gonna act like I don't know. I mean, I don't know, obviously, but I do know. Everyone
Wave
knows.
is massive. Dude, we had Chris Brown usher Alabama on stage during his 2024 tour. And don't get me started on Wiz Khalifa's love affair with Piano. Over on TikTok, the Amapiano hashtag has racked up more than 570 million views. It's safe to say that Amapiano...
Not a billion? We're not at a billion yet? I guess we're not as big as we think we are. Suppose it's billion. I mean, come on, bro.
Has us in a chokehold. It's either you're trying to master the pouncing cat, Nike, or the viral Bacardi moves to impress your friends on your next night out. Oh, and remember back in 2021
bro,
when George's...
By the way, bro, credits to this channel, bro. This guy, he makes fire videos, bro. You guys should check him out. Curiosities. Bro, he makes fire documentaries.
Smith tweeted Piano to the world. Yeah, it's that big.
Who said that?
When George Smith tweeted Piano to the world, yeah, it's that big. At this point, I'm just waiting for Kanye to hop on an Amapiano track because honestly, why not? Now, at the heart of all of this is one man, the so-called King of Piano. Now, listen.
No, he's not. Isn't King of Piano Kabza, bro? I thought King of Piano, we all agreed that it's Kabza. Why isn't Amapiano?
If Amapiano were a religion, then DJ Maphorisa would be the god. But
no. Is anyone ever claimed that Maphorisa is the king of Amapiano? I don't think so. I mean, he's on the mountain of what did it call? The mountain of Alshamo or whatever. He's there, but he's not like him of Amapiano. He's not him.
But here's the thing. Pori is always in the headlines for something. No one divides opinions quite like he does. It's either you love him,
fantastic across the UK, London.
You're talking about a man that you saw,
a man who's a goat,
or you can't stand him.
I know I'm a controversial person. A lot of people don't like me.
My is gonna be mad because I didn't ask approval. Because he's the gatekeeper.
Don't like my success. Don't like how I've achieved everything and stuff and how
I mean, to be fair, he's doing great. Not just in Amapiano, he's been doing great in like any type of genre in South Africa that ever happened. This guy has been killing it. Like, okay, for that we can give him credit, but for him to be claimed as king of Amapiano, chill. There I don't agree.
I handle shit.
I'm like, fuck out of here. What the fuck is my body?
That's not true. That's not honest.
He's not my father. Fuck him, bro. You can eat a dick.
I fucking saved this culture as South African music. South African SA is driven by this motherfucker.
So, how does a guy who's done so much for the culture end up being a villain in his own story?
No, guys. This thing of now always I have to take an L for bullshit.
Obviously, Pori's not a saint, but you can't take away the fact that he's been instrumental to the industry.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
We're always debating which city gave birth to Amapiano. The boys in Pitori swear.
Like the way I see Maphorisa, I see him as if like the Drake, you know, the person that's been in the music for a very long time, that he's able to adopt to any new sound, any new style with a new artist. This is our Drake. I would say Maphorisa is our Drake. But does it mean Drake is the greatest rapper of all time? No. Of course, we all know he's not. He's not like the GOAT of Amapiano. He's not like the king of Amapiano. You know, I see Maphorisa is more like Drake, and then Kabza is more like the J. Cole. You know, I think it's fair. That's a fair comparison, right? Wow, I feel like I'm spreading wisdom right now, bro. I'm giving you guys so much wisdom.
It's theirs, and the city boys in Johannesburg are like, nah, it's all us. But honestly, why fight about it? Amapiano is a sound that belongs to everyone. It's a community thing. Now, we all know that Lord Pori is basically the king of Amapiano.
No, it's not.
He's the man. He runs this. But there's a little misconception that he created the genre. So I figured maybe it's time that we trace Amapiano back to its roots and clear this up.
I'm gonna guess. I think it was Did they say? I think Kabza said it was Mdu who created the lock drum sound for Amapiano. Because I remember it was started sort of like a broken beat. You guys don't know that. Come to me, the wisdom, the guy who knows all about music. I don't know, but I know a lot about a lot of stuff. To be fair, but I think the person who created the lock drum and implemented into the sound, it was Mdu, and then Kabza headed from Mdu. Because I remember in the beginning, there used to be like Maphorisa used to have this sort of sound, but it was called broken beat. It was fire, bro. I should listen to more broken beat. I miss listening to broken beat. Broken beat was Amapiano, but without the lock drum.
Piano is definitely rooted in Kwaito, but it's more like Kwaito's cooler, more diverse cousin. It's got everything: deep house, lounge vibes, piano riffs, even a dash of jazz. At its core, it's still a slowed down version of house music, with keyboards and that iconic lock drum sound. But here's the thing, like most cultural movements, there's no official birthday for Amapiano. It just kind of happened. One day you're vibing to Kom, and the next thing you know, Amapiano is everywhere. Around 2012, it started spreading like an experimental sound from Johannesburg to Pretoria. It was a whole vibe. DJ Stocky, who some call the Superman of Amapiano because apparently saving music is a thing, was one of the first to really push the sound, especially in Soweto. But it wasn't just him. MFR Sounds, Tutu.
Yeah, I remember MFR, but it wasn't called Amapiano back then because there was no piano, then there was no lock drum. But the BPM and the sound was sort of similar to. It was called Broken Beat. Man, I should be the one doing this documentary. I mean, credits to him, but I feel like I should be the one who's doing this. I know a lot about this stuff, right?
Melos from Katlehong, just southeast of Johannesburg, were another duo. They linked up around 2013, experimenting with different sounds like Kwaito, house, and veteran DJs mixes. Their track Love You Tonight blew up and went platinum. So if you're looking for Amapiano's founding fathers, then they definitely deserve a shout out. You know, there's a saying that Amapiano isn't just music, it's a lifestyle.
Amapiano is a lifestyle.
And that's fact. The language, the slang, the vibes, it all reflects urban community culture. Even the way people say dankie, which is Afrikaans for thank you, gets twisted into dango. It's all part of the Amapiano world. So where was Pori during all of this? Probably somewhere in Joburg dropping Kom and Kwaito for a bunch of drunk folks at the club. Yeah, before Amapiano, Maphorisa was heavy into Kom.
Nah, it was probably making a beat for Drake. Come on, this guy just put respect on Maphorisa's name. I'm against him being called the king of Amapiano. But didn't they say DJ Maphorisa created the beat of like the hot I played? You guys remember? They used to call me on my cell phone by Drake. They say Maphorisa created the beat. As far as I know, oh my god, I know so much, guys. Wow. I feel like when I grow up, I'm already grown up. If this YouTube stuff don't work out, I'm gonna go on a mountain. I'm gonna build a big building. Okay, maybe like a shack. No, not a big building. Like a shack or a dome. You know, like a dome. Then I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna be a sangoma. I'm not gonna be a pastor. Nah, this is old fashioned. People have caught up to this stuff. It's boring. What people now need is a wise man. The guy who knows it all stays at the mountain like a monk. But I give out wisdom. Oh my god, doing a kid. You guys are gonna learn so much, bro. That's my plan D. I have 3 business plans. If it doesn't work out, plan D. I'm going to put a shack on a mountain and you guys can come and learn stuff from me. And he should come too. Every time he wants to do a documentary, he should come to me. I have all the answers. Play.
And he was already a big name at the time, collaborating with artists like Davido. It wasn't until later that he really got into Amapiano. But even though he was a little late to the party, Pori had already been making music for over a decade. And the guy was insanely good at it. Okay, we've cleared the misconception that Maphorisa created Amapiano, so now we're on the same page. But let's not downplay his role in taking it to the next level.
Thank the Lord for this country, man. did fucking a lot for this culture, this movement, man.
Who's done unbelievable things for so many people's careers. Who's
Made millionaires.
Made
Let's say,
millionaires.
like,
He changed the game.
He brought us Kabza. Yes, Kabza probably was gonna be here eventually, but he brought us him.
Besides
Facts.
Kabza,
It's
he did so much for Kom. He did so much for hip-hop music, like Ngutu. There's never been a hip-hop song since Ngutu that has been that impactful.
DJ Maphorisa, whose real name is Temba Sonnyboy Sokoe, comes from a family of musicians. So honestly, it's like he was destined for musical greatness.
He comes from
his mom.
Bro, he comes from a family of musicians. What are they gonna say about us? What are they gonna say from him? He comes from a family of YouTubers. No. Oh my god. I feel like backstories are like this are so important for people to take you serious. What are they gonna say about us, bro? In my family, there's no YouTubers. Everyone is scared of cameras. What the fuck? Who even knows this thing is gonna fucking work out, bro? I don't know. They're gonna. I don't know. We'll just see, bro. What are they gonna say about you once you become successful? Look at me. What are they gonna say about you? You come from a family of what? Nothing.
Mama Maphorisa was a gospel singer and his uncle was part of the Soweto Gospel Choir. With that kind of musical DNA, it's no surprise that young Pori turned out to be the multi-talented star he is today. A DJ, a record producer, singer, songwriter, basically our Lord Pori in the flesh. He's more like the DJ Khaled of Amapiano. Well, the only difference is that Pori is actually musically talented. Ooh, no pun intended. But here's the thing. Long before he was crowned king of piano,
Who said he's king of piano, bro? Why does this guy keep saying it? This guy is pissing me off, bro. This guy is pissing me off. I'm so sleepy, bro. I had a long day, bro. If I tell you the amount of things I've done today, oh my god. First of all, I woke up at 8. Okay, at 8:30. It is the earliest I've ever woken in the past year, for sure. Oh, it was terrible, bro. It was terrible. Today was a sign that I can't do a job. I can't. Some people are just meant to be unemployed, like me, bro. Like, guys, leave me alone. I don't know. I woke up at 8:30 because I had to go to home affairs and shit. It was terrible. Look at my eyes, bro. I feel like I'm. Oh my god. I don't want to say the word because we might be monetized soon on YouTube. Depends how many views you get, bro.
He was already running the streets. He was like the secret recipe to every South African hit song. If you wanted a chart topper, you called Pori. Uhuru understood this very well, which is why we ended up with Waichukucha or Waichukucha. And don't even get me started on the bangers he produced for Questa, Good, Busisi Walahla, DJ Zintle, My Name Is, Professor, Jezebel, and Chakaina Suited. It's like the man had the Midas touch, turning everything into gold. And that was just his warm-up. Pori went full beast mode when he co-produced Kona by Mafikizolo. I mean, if you're old enough, you probably remember La Politate Nialifuna Kona. Where were you? Kona was huge, dude. It even bagged Song of the Year at the 2014 MTV Africa Music Awards. And then there was 2016 when he co-produced One Dance with Drake. And we were like, Maphorisa is working with who? Yes, that's the same One Dance that went global. That track was certified platinum. So yeah, Pori wasn't just making noise in South Africa. He was out there taking over the world. Now, fast forward 5-6 years, Kwaito has mellowed out, Gom had its moment, and you'd think Maphorisa's star would have dimmed a little, right? Wrong. Pori wasn't going anywhere. In fact, he was busy transforming Amapiano from a local vibe into a global wave. Sure, Amapiano existed before Maphorisa, but it wasn't until he came along that the genre really blew up. He gave it that mainstream appeal, producing some of the biggest hits like Izolo, Bopa, Abalele, Banyana, and of course the viral Mnike. And let's not forget about the artists he's brought into the spotlight. Kabza the Small. Okay, maybe Kabza would have still made it on his own because Kabza is actually good. Maybe we should be calling Kabza the king of piano. Okay, that's a debate for another day. Anyway.
No, it's not. Why is he saying it's a debate for another day? Everyone knows that. Oh my god, bro. I was starting to like this guy's YouTube. I don't like it. He's starting to piss me off. I mean, great video, but he needs to put respect on my boy, Kabza, bro. He needs to put respect on my boy, bro.
Pori definitely played a part. Young Stunner, Daliwonga, Mbura. I could keep going. The point is, No one can deny Maphorisa's impact on the music industry. The proof? Go look at the hits. You would think that with Maphorisa's level of success, he'd just sit back, chill, and enjoy being a living legend, right? Wrong. Pori's always out here reminding us how much of a big deal he is, like, constantly.
Ono kompotso re na ke play role mo gaming ya South Africa music. Ke motho fela. Ma hot man na mo gaming e ka tsena fela. Gore ke nne go stulong so ya ka tsena fela go stulong so. Aka skra fela stulong so ke se.
Honestly, show me an Instagram live video where Maphorisa isn't hyping himself up, and I'll show you an Instagram it girl who isn't selling kush. Remember that one time, April 27, when Julius Malema himself hopped on Twitter to remind Pori how much he's been appreciated. My house has been your home from when you were young, my chief. We appreciated you long before because we always recognized the talent in you. Now pause. We're talking about the leader of a whole political party out here, taking time from trying to fight white supremacy, now reassuring Pori that he's been getting his flowers all along. You gotta wonder, what kind of validation is this man chasing? Fast forward to 2022.
Wait, I have to read that tweet. Oh my god, I haven't read these. I remember when I started this YouTube channel, I used to love reading tweets. It was fine. I should go back to that, bro. Tweets were fine. No, the reason why I stopped reading tweets, right? I used to love reading tweets. It was fire, bro. Everyone loved it. My channel was doing good. I think it's probably one of the reasons why there was a time where I stopped posting. Let me tell you what happened. Elon Musk took over Twitter, and then that adult content started taking over. Oh my god, now I can't scroll Twitter without it. Oh my god, everything I open Twitter, it's there. Especially like South African, when you set your location for your Twitter in South Africa, terrible. Every site is like, oh my god, they're advertising defense accounts.
What kind of validation is
I suffered for the kids to eat proper food. The music industry, remember that if I was not there, the game would still be the same. I took a big sacrifice fighting for you all. Okay, Amapiano. Okay, Amapiano guys are all eating now. It didn't come true. Please appreciate me while I'm still kicking Danko. My house has been your home when you were young, my sheep. Oh, that is when Maphorisa.
this man chasing? Fast forward to 2022, DJ Maphorisa is touring the US, sold out shows in New York and London, killing it as usual. Oh, and guess who shows up to his Chicago performance? None other than Chance the Rapper. I mean, when you've got international stars attending your shows, you'd think that's validation enough, right? Apparently not for Pori. At this point, I don't know what Maphorisa wants from us. Should we take down the Mandela statue and replace it with a 10-foot tall monument of Pori in fur coat and shades holding a mixer? Maybe then he'll feel truly appreciated. But hey, I get it. This whole Pori the Gatekeeper situation didn't just appear out of thin air. You'd probably be a little defensive too if every time you logged onto Twitter, someone was trying to take a shot at you. For Pori, it seems like the public drama started when MacG, who, let's be honest, has zero filter, decided to throw Maphorisa into the spotlight. And when MacG's got something to say, he says it loudly, repeatedly. In this case, Pori wasn't spared.
There's someone who told me, Uri, Maphorisa is going to be mad that I'm dropping an EP and I didn't ask for his approval. I'm like, perhaps. What fuckery is that?
Now, if we had a penny for every time Pori had to clap back at someone for accusing him of gatekeeping Amapiano, we'd probably have enough cash to fund our own record label. Seriously,
I mean, to
the
be
man
fair,
stays...
bro, like I've been watching MacG's podcast for a very long time. Great content, fantastic, right? Fantastic. But his music, I don't know. But I don't wanna lie, I don't even know one song. But I bet if MacG, you know, sometimes you gotta swallow your ego. You know, sometimes egos can collide and something. I don't know where the beef started. I don't even think they're beefing. But I don't think Maphorisa has been on MacG's podcast. I don't think that. I don't think they see eye to eye, but I don't think they're beefing, right? If MacG featured Maphorisa on his album, by now at least 2 or 3 songs on those albums would have been a hit. I think that. I know. Is that a controversial take? No, it's not even a controversial take. I think it's the truth from the wise man, me.
In defense mode. Case in point, remember that whole Georgia Smith fiasco? In August, she drops a new single, All of This, and decides to use the iconic phrase piano to the world. Something our local Amapiano artists have been shouting from the rooftops for years. At first, everyone's like, okay, cool, international artists are catching the Amapiano wave. I mean, that's what piano to the world is all about, right? Well, the excitement didn't last long. Soon enough, social media exploded with debates about how this new track felt like a westernized, watered-down version of Amapiano. And then folks really went in, criticizing Georgia for working with the Ghanaian producer Guilty Beats instead of, well, any South African producer. You know who wasn't having it? Maphorisa, of course. Pori came in hot, basically saying, listen, if you're not going to involve us, it's not Amapiano. Trust me, you can't eat alone in this genre. It's a community movement, but we don't mind sharing. Sounds fair, right? Well, it didn't take long for people to start saying, wait a minute, isn't that a bit, gatekeeper? Why? Depending on who you ask, Pori is either protecting the genre or low-key gatekeeping it. But let's be real, with the way Amapiano's blowing up globally, there's some understandable nervousness going on here. South Africans have been side-eyeing latecomers to the genre, and can you blame them? We're all a little wary of how our culture might get commodified, stripped down, and repackaged for the masses. It wouldn't be the first time something from Africa was Christopher Columbus by the West, slapped with a new label and then sold back at a premium. Afrobeats fans know this struggle all too well. They've been vocal about their concerns with certain interesting collaborations. I mean, Fireboy, DML and Ed Sheeran. Okay. Wizkid times Justin Bieber. We kinda looked the other way on that one. But Rema and Selena Gomez? That had us raising eyebrows for days. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm about to give a whole Patrice Lumumba speech, but the fear is real. No one wants to see our culture watered down for mainstream appeal. We've worked hard to build something special here, and seeing it drift away from its roots just to fit into a Billboard chart feels like losing a piece of ourselves. Come on, bullshit. Amapiano is bigger than all of us, even Pori. It's a movement, and no one person can control it forever. I mean, could you imagine if you needed Tupac's permission to make a hip-hop track? Ridiculous, right?
Good point. Good point. I was about to back up Puri for a minute, but that's a good point. Bro just hit me with logic.
Same goes for Amapiano. It's going to evolve, grow, and sometimes, yeah, it'll break from its original creators. But that's how culture works, man. You can't gatekeep Amapiano forever. You would think it stops at gatekeeping, right? Nope. Pori's like a magnet for controversy. He's always making headlines for something. It's like the guy never catches a break. Seriously. Remember Questa's 2016 hit My Bobo? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Great track, right? Well, not so great behind the scenes. Actress and singer Itumeleng claimed she had only gotten a whooping 59 cents, not even a full rand. Then producer Neo Makwa also comes out saying he wasn't paid for his work on the track either. And guess who everyone pointed their fingers at? Yup, Pori. But hold up, let's cut him some slack on this one. Poor thing. It was actually Nota's mass. Shocking, I know. Wait, honestly, have you ever just wondered how Nota knows so much? That guy has receipts for days. But okay, that's a story for another day. But seriously, it was shady business all around. Okay, let's forget about that for a second. Recently, we had the Something Soweto saga, the main reason we're all gathered here today. Now, let's talk about that Instagram live video where y'all almost broke Pori with your mean comments. Dude, it was painful to watch. Here's this guy, right? A little legend in the industry, the same guy who's made millionaires and put pop into so many artists.
Bro, I saw that Instagram live of like Maphorisa. He was like about to cry, or was he crying? I think he was tearing a little bit. The eyes were a little bit teary. Now I ask myself the same question. Do I think comments will get to me that I ask myself, do I think comments will get to me that much to a point where I'm breaking? I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think Puri is like this. Here's why I explain. Let me explain Puri. Puri, I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's a good guy. Obviously, he's done some mistakes in the past, but overall, I think he's a good guy. Just that bad things happen, and then they blame him, and he gets blamed, and he's trying to prove so much, like in his head, right? In his head, is like, I'm helping so much people, and I don't get credit for that. But when a little thing happened, a little mistake happened, or misunderstanding, like the way he explained right now, he gets blamed for it each and every time. So he's trying so hard to present to everyone, to show to everyone that no, guys, I'm actually a good guy, and I'm helping a lot of people. He wants to, at least he feel like he doesn't get credit for it, for at least most of the good things that he does for like small artists and turn them into millionaires, helping with piano and songs, and everyone with the music, right? Me, on the other hand, what I like to see myself, at least that's what I think myself, I see myself more like a villain. I love being a villain. I like spicing people up. I like making people angry. Because I don't know. I feel like that's why I don't think comments will get to me. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think comments will get to me. But I like the villain. I like creating drama.
To smarts, and y'all are roasting him like it's Sunday dinner. I mean, ouch.
Ba important ba playing role alabanagi. Government ayinaki. Art and culture ayinaki. Tshwanetse ke ntse tšhelete ka ko potleng. Ke make sure motho ke mo fa 5,000 aire. Abe sharp. Stano le buditse first tšhelete ya hae ya music we kry-ile ko nna 5,000. A e kry-ile bini ko Kabza we kry-ile ko nna.
Something Soweto did.
He was crying. He was crying. Ah, shame. Poor Puri. I love being the bad guy, bro. I love being the bad guy. I don't think bad comments get. I mean, there's some of the TikToks of mine that have went viral, and people have tried to, to roast me or whatever. I don't know, man. Maybe it wasn't too much, but I enjoyed it so much.
Didn't hold back either. He came for Pori, accusing him of releasing the song Amalanga Awafani without permission and proper payment. Drama. He claimed that Maphorisa misrepresented the contributions to the track, saying Pori didn't produce the music like he claimed, and to top it all off, Something Soweto revealed he paid Maphorisa for the master rights to his music, but somehow still felt left out of the financial rewards and decision making. I mean, can you blame the guy for being salty? As usual though, the public reaction was split. People took sides like it was Pirates versus Chiefs, but let's be real. Most of the heat was directed at Maphorisa, probably because of his already sketchy narrative. Dude's reputation didn't exactly help in this case. But thing is, figuring who's actually in the wrong here is like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. There's zero transparency, and both sides have conflicting stories. One key issue, Something Soweto highlighted, was the lack of formal contracts and clear agreements. Shocking, right? Note the sarcasm. Something Soweto even admitted to misrepresenting Pori's contributions to the track to boost sales, so it's not exactly black and white. It's all confusing, dude, especially for some of us who probably have zero knowledge of the music industry. But the bigger issue here isn't about these two. It's about the messed up state of the music industry itself. Artists getting exploited by record labels, nothing new. We've seen the story a million times before. Same script, different players. So yeah, while Pori's involvement in shady business deals makes for...
Let's talk about record labels. This is my take about record labels. I don't think there's some shady record labels for sure. I don't know. But I would say this is like this. You're a record label. Think about you. You have 200,000 of a budget that you invest in your artist. You pay for someone's music video. You pay for their publishing, their features, studio sessions. You're not sure that your money is gonna come back, and then eventually maybe the song blows up. Who's supposed to get the most rewards? The record label is the person who take the most risk. Yeah, you have the talent, but the record label took the most risk. And also on top of that, they must pay you. They must also pay themselves. They must make profit from whatever they invested. They must make returns. After that, now they try to save money for your next album, for your next music video, stuff like that. So yeah, obviously you end up not making a lot of money as an artist, and then now you start saying I'm getting raked and whatever. It's just like, oh, but when I invested my 200,000 on you and your music videos and everything on your album or whatever, it was not a scam. No, hell no, I wasn't even sure. If I invested 200,000 not get it back, I was not allowed to make any case against you and accuse you for losing money on you, or be like, oh my god, I invested so much money on something so weird about my money's not coming back. I'm not allowed to accuse you of that because it's a risk that I took. But eventually when it's time for me to enjoy the fruits of my labor, then oh my god, you're such a scammer. I feel like record labels get a better reputation for nothing. That's my take. I should have just said it in the beginning, but I'm glad I explained it.
Juicy headlines, it's really just a reflection of how screwed up the music game is. And let's be honest, we're all just here for the tea.
I mean, I'm just cancel yourself. You can't cancel me. I mean, I'll cancel myself.
Relax, Poi. No one's canceling you. You're way too significant to the music industry for that. And if that's not validation enough, then I honestly don't know what is. But watching those videos, it's clear that Poi's temper isn't just about ego. There's something deeper beneath all the tough talk. And that brings me to my last point. Celebrities are human too. Their fame does not make them immune to pain. And words, no matter how small, can hit like waves. I keep asking myself, right? What if Poi had taken his own life after that emotional video in August? You think that's far-fetched? We lost Ricky last year. Kurt Cobain left this world the same way. The truth is, we often don't see the struggles until it's too late. And then what? What would the conversation be? I bet all those memes wouldn't be so funny anymore. The joke about erecting a statue for Poi, maybe that would actually make more sense than humor. We joke, we criticize, but maybe it's time we do better, because no one should have to beg for their flowers while they're still here. Maybe it's time we give Poi and everyone else in the music industry the love and recognition they deserve before it becomes just another hashtag.
That be your video, man. That be your video. Just problem one thing. Kabza is the king of Mapiano. That I hope he gets that one right. I hope he does.